Good morning, everybody. It's your boy Scriv. Now, I happen to be scrolling on social media again, and you know, oftentimes I see a different variety of internet content. Some sad and whatnot, some happy. Just it, all kind of stuff. Let's just put it like that. But what I saw last night had actually really did catch my attention. And so the content um, that I saw was a woman had tweeted asking men, why do you shut your partners out when you're going through stuff? It's unfair. Now, the question itself, it did pique my curiosity, but the main thing that kind of stuck with me was the it's unfair part. So, with the entire thread that I saw with it, because it was that question, but then I think it was like 20 something other responses to it. And so a lot of men who retweeted, they basically were giving their reasons as to why men are not emotionally open. And as a man, I actually agree with them wholeheartedly. Now, somebody also made mention of the it's unfair part. They looked at it as the woman who asked the question that said it's unfair. All they were trying to do was turn it around and make it about them, which that can possibly be true. But then also at the same time, who is that statement being directed to? Like, in other words, what's unfair? Is it unfair for the woman because the man isn't opening up to her? Or is it unfair to the man because he can't open up to his woman? So, why don't we break it down? But before we get into that, if this is your first time coming to my channel, thank you guys for coming out, spending a little bit of time with me. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button, as well as if you enjoyed this video as well as all the other content on my channel, give the video a thumbs up, because doing that will help my channel out a lot, getting exposure to the YouTube community, as well as hit that notification bell so when I drop content just like this every week, you guys will be the first to know. So let's break it down. Now, the unfair part. Why is it unfair for the woman? You see how I'm drawing a blank right here? Like, there's no actual answer to that. Like, a woman saying that it's unfair that a man doesn't open up to her, yes, she is basically turning that around and making it about her, because there's a reason as to why men are not emotionally open when it comes to the stuff that they're going through. Case in point. Now, I have said this in the past couple of my videos, but one of my exes was physically, emotionally, mentally, as well as sexually abusive to me. Every time I would let her know that I was going through something, because I wasn't clinically diagnosed with depression back then, but I was, going through the depression state. And so every time I told her what was going on, whether it be with, my family not acting right, my friends, basically tossing me aside, or work isn't going the way that it should, every time I would tell her something that was going on with me thinking that I can confide in her, she would sit, listen, but like, okay, yeah, oh, I'm so sorry, baby, but then don't really do anything to try to help. But then every time we got into an argument, she would take what I would say, and basically flip it around on me. And a lot of women do that. That's one of the main reasons why men are not emotionally open to their women, because what women do, mind you, not all, but the majority of women, I'll say like a good 80-85% of women, what they would do is that they would literally take their man's shortcomings and use it against them, hold it over their head. That is the reason why men are not emotionally open. But then you also have a lot of other women that's within that same 80-85%. You have a lot of other women that think that a man showing emotion is weak. And then yet the man who is a man, he's grown up thinking, oh, I'm a man, I need to stand with my chest out and stuff. Like, I'm not supposed to show emotion. But yet what they fail to realize is that showing emotion is what makes you human. Mind you, I'm currently going through a divorce, right? Now, of course, I say this all the time, but me and my ex, we're still good friends. Even though we ended things on a good term, that doesn't mean it's not affecting me emotionally. Because I always said that my first marriage will be my only marriage. But that doesn't mean it doesn't still hurt. I confide my emotions into my best friend. He's always checking up on me. Every time, he will call or text me, be like, hey, what's going on? You good? You all right? And I tell him, like, yeah, if I'm not okay, I'll tell him. And he will literally stop what he's doing and sit and talk with me and be like, look, big brother, talk to me. Like, what's going on? Right? And it's the same with me. Whenever he's going through something, I will sit there and stop what I'm doing and make sure that he's okay. The reason why men emotionally shut their partners out is for the simple fact that we were raised to believe that doing such a thing of being emotionally open is a sign of weakness. And women have put men on such a high pedestal that we are supposed to be the overall strong ones. We're supposed to carry the weight and the burden of everything on our shoulders. That is not fair to us. So, I just had to get that out of my system real quick, and I just found that I just found that interesting and whatnot. But I do want to hear you guys mindset on this. What do you guys think? Is it unfair for a woman to be emotionally shut out from her man, or Is it unfair for the man that he can't, be emotionally open to his woman for the reasons that I gave earlier? And like I say all the time in these videos, it's open discussion. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So this has been your boy Scriv. I just had to come talk to you guys for a little bit. If this is your first time coming to my channel, thank you guys again. Make sure that you hit that subscribe as well as give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next week.